I have to tell myself I'm ready, even when I'm not. Right now is one of those times. I hope my microphone's working. I hope, um, ow, this cramp goes away. So, it's been a couple days. It's been like 8 days almost. It's been a week, I think. But I figured, actually, I didn't figure this, but I'm now realizing this is actually um, a good thing that will come out of doing this right now. And a reason that I should do this right now is that I'm leaving for like 2 days, like the whole weekend probably. Might not be coming back till Monday because sometimes my family likes to overextend their trips for one extra day because they try to fit in as much as they possibly can on the last day, and then you know it's like the whole fucking trip we do nothing, and then everyone's always like, "I wish we could have done more." But looking back on the trips, they're always pretty fun because uh, there's this logical fallacy that comes with going on trips where usually when you look back at a trip and you only think of like the first half of it, no, the first part of it, the middle of it, and the end of it, right? And so this is the normal average person, not so much for me. I'm a little bit different in this way, but usually with trips, that's how it works. Is your brain will only remember. You'll. It's not like you have amnesia. You'll remember the trips, but like, you have to try harder to remember those parts, right? Um, and basically, the narrative that comes out of a trip is the first part of it, the middle of it, and the end of it, and that causes people's opinions to be skewed. And basically, every single time they go on a trip, they don't plan, and they go there, they don't do shit, and then there'll be one day where they'll do something in the middle, the end they'll try and pack in as much shit as possible, and then on the first day, well, not and then like before all that, the first day, there's just all this excitement, just going to somewhere, unpacking your bags. So that's an exciting part of things to people. A lot of trips and shit. Um, and then yeah, but for me, bro, when I go on a trip, I I try. I'm not trying to say like I'm unique. I'm different. Pick me. That's oh boy. Sometimes I be saying corny shit. Just y'all get used to it, all right? But I try really hard to not let myself have skewed views on anything. There will be no distorted worldviews, even though it's kind of just something that happens. If you grew up in a house where shit's just if you're told you're wrong all the time, if you're outcasted, anything that's just negative to you, if that happens through your whole life, you're gonna have distorted worldviews, bro. Most of the time. That's why I really feel bad for fucking who do I feel bad for? Somebody, just people that like are told that I've gone over this a million times where it's just like what I think about. It's my this is what I'm focusing on, bro. In recent days, I'm trying not to let myself slip into being a hating person. I really feel like I am a little bit. I saw this guy today that was he just stopped me. I was in McDonald's and I was walking out and he was like, "Hey, buddy, can I ask you a question?" And he said, "What do you do on your phones? What do you guys be doing on your phone? Do you be like watching things on the internet that's like going or happening or like games or you could tell he really didn't understand. Like, he never used the internet, bro. He only used his phone for texting people. And oh my god, bro, this is a whole different thing, but constantly, dude, I've been feeling this awful it's not an awful thing. I don't know. It's kind of the feeling itself is really bad, but I imagine that the virtue itself that comes from it is pretty good. And I'm a little proud of it. Um, but still, the feeling I don't like, and it's a little bit annoying. It's just I'm trying to tell myself this is a good thing to have, and not a lot of people have this ability. I wouldn't call it an ability. It's just like a thing that I do, that my brain comes up with. Um, and it's that I've been feeling really, I want to say empathetic. That's like a starting, it's like a base of the explanation because it's not really, I don't really care about like what's going on in people's lives. I'll be curious, but like not, I'm not like caring and shit. I'm not like sitting here thinking about someone else's life. Um, but what I do think about is when shit happens to people, like little things, it's little things that have maybe happened to me, maybe not. I mean, you have to have something happen to you to be able to be empathetic towards someone else, I guess. Um, there's all these different ways to be able to put yourself in different people's shoes, like the um the I like my hair like this a little. I should go back. I used to have my hair like this on the side, crazy fucking side part, but we don't do that in nowadays. We do it like this, okay? But yeah, it's just like there's this theory that I don't think it's real, but it's a good theory. Joe Bartolo. I watched a video of Joe Bartolozzi talk about this, so that's why I have this in my memory. But there's this theory that like everybody is the same person. I think Vsauce also made a video on this a long time ago, and I was scared to watch it because I had a picture of, like the universe and constellations, and I have a fear of the universe and constellations, so I didn't watch it. But it's yeah, the idea that everybody on whoever existed and whoever will exist, who is existing right now, is all one being. Like basically, I've come to the same conclusion on my own. It's not like an incredible thing to come up with. It's like level one philosophy, but the way I came up with it was like the way I tried to explain to it, the way I came up with it is like it's everybody's like a camera with all these different components made by different companies and different, styles and things that it's seen, and they're all being watched by one thing. So all the functions of the cameras are in this world and they all work, right? However, differently. And that's what you're actually seeing, what's in the physical world. Anything you experience from people. When people talk about spirituality, nothing of what you experience of a person is their spirit, I believe. All personality traits are encoded in your brain. They're all here on Earth, right, in this realm. Um, the eyes are actually not the window to your soul. They're just eyes. You just see there's just a way of connecting with people. It's a chemistry thing. Just evolution. Looking at people is good, I guess. But the Watcher, on the other hand, is what I believe spirituality is. The Watcher is in everybody. It's all the same thing. To watch isn't to have a chemical reaction. It's just to observe. It's just to be able to experience. I guess it's really hard to explain because, like, I like sometimes I don't even know if that feeling is real. So the Watcher, though, the Watcher could be real, man. But yeah, uh, oh, looks like an e-cig. No, it doesn't. It could be. There's some black ones that look kind of like this. you take this off a little bit. I don't know about them having a light that stays on all the time. I don't know if you should smoke out of anything that has an LED light that just stays on all the time. Like a power button. Could you imagine? Um, but yeah, I think I want to start making vlogs. I want to. There's a passion, but there's no way of executing it. I have no experience. I wouldn't know where to start at all. Like, I don't know if I should start doing things. I've seen a lot of people, the way they start things with having no experience is just by like watching other people do it and then trying to figure out how the fuck can I take what this person does and turn it into my own thing, kind of. But I don't know who, I don't know what thing I want to do. I don't know what the fuck I want to do, but I want to put something out there. I want to publish videos that are like cool, and I'm thinking more of the reaction that people would have from watching what I want to make rather than what I actually want to make. So I'm trying to like cause the reaction that I want rather than let the reaction be a thing that just comes with it. Which is probably a bad way of looking at it. You can't really control people's reactions as much as you think you could. I mean, it's possible. Movie directors do it, but I ain't no damn movie director, bro. I don't know how to do that shit at all. I'm feeling like today I'm just fucking every day I'm just so fucking retarded, bro. I'm so like stupid. When I'm trying to talk to people, I sound stupid. When I'm trying to think of things, I sound like an idiot. I noticed that sometimes there's people that forget how to tell people crucial things in an explanation. Like assume that everyone else knows the thing that they were trying to explain, like a little part of it. And what that comes from is not knowing. It comes from explaining too much and then trying to fit in, and so you end up doing the opposite. You explain too little. Like, um, just little things like not like telling a story about somebody but not saying who you're talking about and thinking that they know it, or I don't know, bro. Anything intentional like that, you just end up fucking it up. It doesn't work out that good. It's funny because I can do this, but I can't respond to things still. It's one thing to be able to just like talk, but it's a whole nother thing to be able to respond to things. Like I can't just switch the subject right now and just like, oh, like on the pivot of my own heels, switch up. Like let's say I'm gonna talk about this chair. Talk about chairs, not about my experience with the chairs. I think that's a good exercise is to try and stop yourself from talking about your own experience, but talk about like just ideas about things. This chair. The only thing I know about chairs is that some chairs have like the really old chairs have these pistons in them, gas pistons. Not gas powered, but there's just gas in them. And sometimes you'd sit on them and the piston would shoot out from the bottom of the chair up into your intestines. You know what place it goes into, and it would just kill you just from sitting on it too quick or like jumping on it or something. Somebody did a test where they dropped like sandbags onto chairs, and it sure damn happened. Shot it right through that sandbag, bro. And the force of it is like it's crazy, dude. It's enough to rip through like break bones, bro. all that's stored inside of a chair. And every time I sit down on an old chair, I'm thinking about that. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit down on this chair right now. Or ever. This chair can hang out by itself. I'm good, bruh. And sometimes, um, I wish this chair had. I'm talking about experience again. It's so lame. It's so lame to do. I mean, I don't know. I do wish this chair had like a leg rest or had some sort of stool. But I would probably fall asleep in it. I've fallen asleep in this chair a fucking lot, man. No, I haven't, but I've gotten close to it. Like, I've gotten really tired. Like, the sun's getting low. And I'm like, I don't know. That's the point where I'm like, all right, you gotta go to bed. But when I go to bed, there's this whole nother routine that I gotta follow. I gotta watch a video, I gotta read a book, gotta meditate to myself. I do that right as I'm about to fall asleep. And then I fall asleep. And that's like a whole hour. And I never get this right. I'm always losing track of time and then realizing because it's more of like just a natural pattern at this point rather than something I'm consciously doing. So I'll just like be on my computer till it's the time where I want to go to bed, and then that's a whole another hour where I gotta do other shit, or else I miss out. And I gotta work out too. Fuck, man. Like, and I waste all that time for doing stuff like this. A workout, reading a book, meditating, working on a game, all at the end of a day, bro. You can't do all that. I can't. I have like different days for different routines, bro. So like nothing sticks. I can only do things like a little bit. But these are all like this is how my life has to go. Well, this is why I'm on this earth. So I'm not giving up things. I'm on this earth to make a game, to work out because I have to reach my goal. Okay, bro. I'm gonna be like a gym bro. I'm gonna be in the gym. I'm gonna be like what's that guy? He's like he always talking about like depression shit. I feel like he's just like he makes normal videos of himself working out. Sam Sulik, that guy, makes just normal workout videos, and people will put like a rain filter over it, some sad caption, him just lifting weights. When you've given up on life, and you just live in the gym, and then his whole arm, every single blood vessel pops. That's what it looks like, bro. He looks like his arms are gonna pop like a balloon. That guy is crazy with that shit. He's on steroids. I mean, I'm. That's probably not a crazy accusation because everyone who's on steroids just says they're on steroids, bro. Nobody's trying to hide that shit anymore. They're not like Rich Piana, the fucking I don't know if you guys. He reminded me of like Gypsy Crusader if he wasn't funny, but he was so. Oh my god, bro. His shit like he had muscles on his forehead. He had a six pack on his chin. That was a muscular guy, bro. But he had the meatball build, unfortunately, and he died from. I don't know if it was. What is this nigga texting me, bro? Bro, this kid will text me, and then I'll text him back a little bit, and he just won't respond. I do the same thing to people. I just be ghosting, but I come back to haunt always. It'll be like a month later, and I really, bro, I'd be ghosting people for months. Not gonna lie. If I don't like somebody, I won't tell them I don't like them. I'll just ghost them. Simple as that. If I don't like you, you gone. You got my life, bro. I mean, I don't really ever drop people, but I just distance myself like crazily. Like, I don't know, just like, bro, like people who were like best friends of mine are now like strangers to me. I guess it does work, or it's like a way of dropping people without saying, I don't want to be your friend anymore. It just takes a lot, it's a lot of investment and a lot of time, but it do work though. And I'd say it's better because you don't have like, it's not like burning a bridge. It's like you can always go back. It's like it's a good way to be able to not talk to somebody while also have them still think that you could still talk to them all the time. You know what I mean? It's like they probably think that you're just busy in life. And I don't know, is that selfish? If somebody doesn't want to be your friend, I guess. If somebody wants to either be your friend or not be your friend, they don't want like a flaky ass friend, I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. I'm considering whether or not it's like unfair to them or kind of cruel to do to somebody. But I think I don't know. It's sort of because they still think like you guys are close. So you could start being, pick up where you left off at any time because they still think you guys are friends. But I don't know. I'm holding this like I'm doing like I'm at Minecon and I got this taped to the side of my face. How's everybody doing? Who's ready to mine some blocks? I am. I mine block every morning. I mine a block. My room is made out of blocks. We're gonna run the block life. Yeah, the block life. Crazy how there's only two original block games, bro. Everyone like thought if they weren't copying Minecraft then they couldn't make a block game. Like it's a good, it's a very, the only reason it's only seen as a Minecraft thing is because nobody else just takes the block thing and just does it on their own to make like an actual unique idea. Like there's some voxel games, but that's not like the block, the big. I'm talking 4x4 cubes here, bigger than your head. Okay. Uh, you can make a game that's not like exactly Minecraft, bro. Even Hytale, I've been playing that. I kind of lost hope in it a little. I played it for a couple hours a day for like 4 days, and then I just got really bored out of nowhere because even though they're updating it, like the updates had no fucking. I don't care about blocks, bro. Minecraft has little updates, and Hytale has pointless updates. I mean, blocks are cool to some people, but like, I don't know, bro. The new Minecraft update, I don't know, I'm 18, I'm talking about Minecraft updates, comparing and contrasting block games. The fuck is wrong with me, bro? Today I was doing an inspection at this hospital, and I was watching a video on Minecraft, and I was facing a wall with a panel on it that I was supposed to be pressing buttons on and silencing alarms. but I'm not sitting there just staring at it for a fucking hour, so I'm on my phone, right? And the boss of the whole building is walking back and forth behind me. And every time he does this little awkward transition exchange we have to do where he's like, I'm just gonna scoot by you. And then I move forward a little bit. And then I move back again because I'm uncomfortable as fuck. My legs crunched up against the wall. And then he comes back and he's like, let me just scoot by you. I'm like, all right, you're good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, he probably saw me watching my Minecraft videos. I was very self-aware of it, but I also just force myself to go through painful things. So I just like let it slide. I hate the idea so much of having to pretend for people, bro. I'm so sick of it. It's not at the point where I don't care anymore and I won't act on it, or I will just like stop caring about it. I said that already, but it's it's almost there. It's gonna get there one day. I'm just gonna stop caring about what people think completely, and that'll be the day where I either flourish in society or I get expelled from society because I am a mixed review kind of person. I have a lot of mixed reviews from people. Um, I wouldn't say I am misunderstood. I'm very misunderstood by people. I guess anybody could say that, but I feel very misunderstood most of the time. So, um, I thought that said 28. Fuck. It's 27 minutes. It's alright. But, like, yeah, man. These fucking expo markers. I just got them and they're already spread across my room, like, the fragments of um, what's a fucking thing? The fragments of the uh the order of the stone from Minecraft story mode. Was that a good reference? That would have been a really good reference if I would have just spat it out immediately. It's okay. Wasted opportunity. I wish I could still play Minecraft story mode, bro. Oh, those are good days. Minecraft story mode was so fucking good, bro. And then they made the Netflix adaptation that was just like trash. It was like halfway towards the end of one of the series, one of the chapters of it. And bro, I literally remember like I played the game as the chapters were coming out. I would wait for it. I would open the game because it had on the iPad it had this loader where you could scroll through and see later chapters like upcoming. And it was like this big I don't know if it was like a big portal room that you could scroll through and see what chapters were coming up. And every time it would show a new picture for like a new one, I would get so hyped. I was so hyped for the chapter 3 one with the like the 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 Loch Ness monster guy, like the rock statue. I thought that was sick. But and every time this happens with every game, bro. I'll wait for the game to come out, and when it does, I'll spoil the whole fucking game. I'll watch people play it through the whole thing, and then I'll buy the game. And it was partly because I didn't have any money, but you know. I feel like I'm a really boring talker. It makes me very anxious. I'm like early access right now. I'm in the fucking beta version of my own self. I just need to keep working on it, man. I need to get like really consistent, but it's gonna be rough because the next 2 days I won't be able to do any of this. I'm for sure not gonna find a place to be able to sit on my phone and like sit with a metronome and record my like, bro. That's why I'm trying to get it in as much as possible. I'm trying to. That sounded crazy. I'm not trying to crack. I haven't cracked in a year. That's gonna turn into like 7 years, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I feel like those like. I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody. I'm just saying what I've seen. I feel like those feminists like with that have like the turquoise hair, like greenish. Anytime you ask them their body count, it'll be like two, and it'll be like 7 years ago. Like right before they became a feminist, they decided, let me crack some. And then I'm never gonna crack some ever again. Okay? They like swear an oath that they're never gonna give nothing to no man, bro. But yeah, I gotta go. This was a very boring TED talk, J Water conversation. Very sorry for that. It's just been really when I what? I gotta go, bro. My parents are so fucking annoying. They just never understand that if they just stopped annoying me, everything would be good. There's a way to ask someone for help or a way to call someone downstairs without actually annoying them. Like it's not like they don't get it. They know exactly what that feels like. If I was like 7 years old, and I would fucking ask them every 7 minutes to get me a game, they would get pissed off too. But because they're a parent, they own the house. That somehow switches things around. I don't know, bro. I gotta go. Okay. Buenas tardes. I think that I don't know what I just said actually. It might be like good morning. Probably means good night, actually. I think it does. Yeah. All right, bye.